Every dressage test begins with entering at A and coming down the center line. If you imagine a tightrope connected at A all the way down to C, where the judge is sitting, you want to have that horse right on that center line. There's no halt in this test at X, where she's just passing over X. So she continues down the center line, and when she gets to C, she's going to track right. You want it to be a nice flowing round corner, so you prepare your horse a little bit before you get there to bend. Same thing with the corners. Prepare your horse a little bit to bend before you get to the corner. Again, the rhythm and regularity in the footfalls all the way down the long side of the arena. Here's her half circle from B to E. It's a half circle, 20 meters to the right. She knows where her point of reference is at the top of her circle. So it's just like riding a rainbow all the way around, landing back at E, nice and straight on that long side rail. The next transition comes between H and C in this corner, and it's going to be down to her working walk. And there was a clear transition down to her working walk. They don't want to see slow walk. Clear transition. So as she comes around here, the free walk is going to be from the corner cone at H across the short diagonal to the lettered cone over there, which is E. And as she approaches it, she's going to pick up the reins, put the horse back on nice, soft contact to her working walk, which is a trail walk on soft connection. And again, the rhythm and regularity in the walk, just like that second hand of the watch, you don't want that tempo to change. Here's her next transition, again in the corner. They allow you between the cones. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a halt. So actually halt at K, and when you halt at a cone, you want the horse's shoulder or your foot right with that cone. So here's the next transition between A and the next cone, which is F, up to her flat foot walk, which is her jog. A little off the track, she pushed him right over. And this horse was a performance horse. He was heavy in the bridle, above the bit. Marsha's done a great job getting him soft and supple. And again, half circle to the left, 20 meter. Essentially, she's just going to do the same test all to the left now. Right back on the track at E, maintaining that rhythm. Her next transition in this corner between K and A, down to her working walk. And then her free walk again, but along that short diagonal from F to B. And the free walk, you really want that horse to stretch his head down and out. Still the same tempo of the walk stride. This just really gives them a big, nice stretch overall, the muscle of the top line that they're using to collect and work. So back to her working walk at E. She picks up the reins, puts them on soft contact, regulates the marching steps of that working walk. And then I think a halt is coming up here. So at H, halt. And you want the halt to magically happen. You don't want the head to pop up. You don't want a screeching stop. You want them just to melt right down into a balanced stop with all four legs nice and square and even. Again, her up transition there in the corner between C and H. Tempo, tempo, tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, soft in the bridle. You can see behind his ears at the pole, he's soft. He's soft with her hands. He's not pulling. He's not bracing with his upper body, with his head up and stiff, using his whole body. So this is the final move, A, down the center line. And you never want to overshoot that center line. So imagine that tightrope. You want to hop right on it, eyes up forward, looking at that judge. You're going to go right to the judge. This is where X comes in at the end of this test. It's X, halt through the walk, so bring them down to the walk at X, and then G is the imaginary letter that's right in front of C between the set of cones that go a long way, which are H and F. And she's going to halt right there. Again, nice, right on the center line, square halt, and then she salutes. Good job, Mark.